Hello, Taurus. Thank you for joining. We are looking into the month of October, looking into, well, I guess the remaining portion of October, as we just had the solar eclipse in Libra. Moving into the lunar eclipse, Scorpio season, a lot of big energy right now and moving forward here in this month. So let's take a look for Taurus and see what is showing up for the remaining October. And don't forget to check out my Etsy page. The link is below for beautifully handcrafted, elegant Zodiac booklets with a lot of depth into your Zodiac archetype. And let's go into this Taurus October. You have 7 of water, challenge position. You have the 8 of earth and message from spirit for Taurus. You have the 5 of fire. Okay. The Ace of Fire at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me just move these over here for you so I can see them properly. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity this month for you. You very well could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with that 7 of water, just maybe options in the emotions, maybe daydreaming, fantasizing. I just feel there's one thing with the Ace of Fire that is new coming in, but it's going to come in as a feeling. It's going to come in as a sensation. It's going to come in as an internal knowing of something new, but you may not know exactly what it is yet in the practical realm. So you may have a sense of it. You may have this burning desire. You may have this all of a sudden, well, with this solar eclipse, just feeling new or feeling like there's potential in this area in your life and feeling really excited about it. So there may just be a lot of ideas floating around, a lot of options, maybe again, fantasizing, like I said. But there's definitely a new something, even if it's a relationship. There's this new spark. There's this new spark starting to be born. And the 8 of earth may be difficult to bring it into the practical realm, or there may be I feel either overworking or stuck on the details of something. So it's almost as if there's this sort of pressure in the material realm. And we do have your full moon lunar eclipse at the end of the month. So there's going to be a natural end of a major cycle to do with the practical, to do with the earth realm. So it could be relationship, it could be finances, career. So I do feel that there's a very powerful emphasis on results, details, perfectionism. There could be even a locked in energy here, but I'll take a look as well. And then the 5 of fire is message from spirit. And so it's really to manage your energy and not to give your energy out too much, to be aware of maintaining your energy, to be focused on you, and also dealing with others, listening without really taking on their energy or saying yes right away, being very mindful of others, but in a way of protecting your own. So let's go into the 7 of water for Taurus, 2 of fire, Queen of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. So this is your main energy with judgment. Okay, yeah. So I do feel like, again, there's a greater calling for you right now. I feel like there's this like with that Ace of Fire reference, I feel that there is something of a greater purpose or yearning for something, just this sort of new chapter starting to appear. I mean, maybe even appear, but it's a feeling, it's a sensation. So you're at the end of a chapter where you've been carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of weight, and it's preparing you to rise higher. It's preparing you for a new cycle. It's preparing you to maybe make some changes and prepare for this next new venture. You have the 2 of Wands. So it's like I said, with the Ace of Fire and the 2 of Fire, there's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning, but it may create confusion with that 7 of water. It may create some confusion. It may create a bit of overwhelm, a lack of certainty, because the details and the certainty is not yet here. It has not yet developed. So there could be a bit of fantasizing. There could be a bit of maybe even options, as I mentioned. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy here, bringing it into the practical realm. So I do feel that you have all this this energy and this sort of sensation of newness and options and opportunity, but then you're bringing it down into the practical, which is perfect. And it is nurturing the growth, nurturing maybe your finances, nurturing your body, nurturing the growth of your investments. So being very practical, very wise, very smart with your decisions. So being very calculated. And the Eight of Cups is letting go of the past. So you are in a transitionary period, and we are in a season of transitions right now, in a transitionary period of letting go, of moving on from something, of emotional evolution. So you're moving into a new evolution or a new emotional being, assessing what is important for you, what serves you, letting go of what doesn't, letting go of the past. And let's go into the Eight of Earth for Taurus, the challenge position for Taurus. You have Judgment. Well, that's interesting. So Judgment is coming back around. You have the Ace of Fire. That's interesting. So you're having repeating cards coming out. So it's confirmation, and I do feel that it's really pointing you in a certain direction here. So the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I really feel that it could be a difficulty, maybe finding contentment and peace through difficulty. So there has been the Seven of Swords, right? So a difficult situation where maybe something fell apart, or you were dealing with someone, or a situation where it went awry. It wasn't, it was messy, could have been dealing with difficulties, foul play. And so it may be difficult in one sense to find that sense of contentment through this difficult situation. And so there may be a little discomfort or emotional uncertainty or emotional, just still being affected maybe by a tricky situation. You have the Judgment and the Ace of Fire here in the challenge position, which it's interesting because in your main energy here, the main read had Judgment showing up. And the Ace of Fire, again, as I mentioned at the bottom of the deck, I do feel the highlight of this month is some kind of rebirth. I feel that there's either a new idea, it's a new version of yourself, it's something creative. It could be even a relationship, but maybe there's a seriousness blocking this energy from coming up. Maybe the Eight of Earth in its challenge position is holding, it's sort of like a reserved energy, or maybe focusing too much on the practical rather than on the spiritual side. Spirit as in your purpose, your will, your drive, your determination. So it could be even blocked. It could be a bit suppressed right now. And there could be a lack of movement because there's maybe just this pressure on results or the tangible, when this is not a tangible experience. This is something that needs to birth and needs to grow and needs to change in the, I would say, spiritual or energetic being, right? So there's something here that it's time to grow into something more, I feel, and let go of the pressure, let go of perfectionism or details or structure or something. And it's rising into a new sense of self because of the King of Fire, Sagittarius energy. Now it could be a relationship, but also I feel it's more yourself. And I feel that this is something that may have been suppressed, or it's something that is awakening within you, that is wanting to break free and rise to the surface. And this is a very entrepreneurial energy. It's very much an influencer. It's very, very, very powerful leadership energy. Now it is breaking through, but again, like I said, there may be a block that's preventing it. And it could be something that is starting to grow within yourself, something that is starting to take place. Sorry, I just had to take a sip of tea. Let's go into the message from Spirit for Taurus. Fool, it's to take a leap of faith. King of Pentacles. Someone had another reading had a very similar message here in that position. Page of Fire, bottom of the deck. And the Three of Pentacles. So there's some opportunity here for you to collaborate, for you to work maybe with other people, or to find someone or a group of people who you can trust, who you can work with really well. I do feel there's a really great potential for that. And it's believing in yourself. And maybe it is trusting relationships or opening up to relationships. You do have the Fool message from Spirit here. It is saying, take that leap, go for it. You're ready for this. You know, you have the King of Pentacles. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. So you have Aquarius, Virgo energy here. Maybe it's taking the leap of faith towards a very powerful power couple, I would say. It could be a work relationship. If it is, it's going to be a very, very strong working relationship. Someone who's very intellectual, very detail oriented. The other who's very financially confident and secure and stable might already have a level of success. But it also could be you moving towards embodying both of these energies. And I feel that, well, this isn't in the message from Spirit position, where it's taking that leap of faith and knowing that you are ready to create the wealth that you're desiring, the wealth and the success and the career path that you're desiring. And so it is all about the details. It's all about the intellectual focus, communication, and boundaries, you know, being very cautious and very mindful. And this could also have something to do with that Five of Fire, you know, being a leader in the noise and being very cautious, not saying yes right away to things, being very wise, thinking things through, being very pragmatic and resourceful. So there's something here, or a very strong leadership potential that you could be stepping into, and that you may be even maybe interested in cultivating within yourself, within your life. All right there, Taurus, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.